I know I just started this video, but small little break. I've got my merch on our site. I'm only doing the discount for you guys right now, 20% off. The code will be right here, HSPU, handstand push-up, for this video only. I'm not posting it anywhere else, so if you guys want some merch, the link is down. I'll put it right in the description. You click on my page and get yourself 20% off some merch. All right, let's get back to the video. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode for you guys. If you guys don't know, if you're new to the channel, make sure you guys subscribe. Really helps out the channel. Trying to get up to 50,000 subscribers. We're just breaking 30, so next step will be 50. If you guys also don't know, we are here at the gym. I grew up I trained here from like the time I started 5 years old until 17 when I went off to college, and then I trained in Oklahoma. But we're here. I was doing jiu-jitsu the other day, and one of my friends there, she does gymnastics. She loves like learning handstands and backflips and back handsprings and things like that. And I was helping her with some handstand push-ups. And her husband follows me on social media on Instagram. So if you guys aren't following, check that out. And I did a workout with handstand push-ups, freestanding in there. And he was like, dang, that was crazy, like blah, 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 blah. Yeah, he just thought it was really cool. And so I was actually helping his wife who does the gymnastic stuff, and I was giving her some pointers and some tips. And because they thought it was so cool, I thought it'd be a good idea to share it with you guys. So I'm gonna just go through some progression stuff, and it's not gonna be like literally like teaching you guys a handstand push-up. It's gonna be basically for someone who knows how to do a handstand and is working towards a handstand push-up, because that's gonna be your first step, is learning a nice solid handstand, and then you can go to the push-ups. So yeah, well, let's just jump into it. So first things first, you gotta be able to do a handstand, right? So obviously that's number one. Okay, the first thing is you got to build up to a nice solid handstand. Okay, the next thing I was showing them is stuff that I've learned at a camp that's called Power Monkey Fitness. So obviously in gymnastics you learn handstand push-ups, very similar to how we teach it for CrossFit, for the fitness world, for anybody who's looking to do it. And so I got a lot of these tips from this camp that I helped coach. You know, as gymnasts, we learned handstand push-ups a long time ago as a young kid, so I barely even remember the progressions from back when I was a kid. But going to this camp, I was able to kind of remember some of the things that we're doing and then advance on some of those as well. So this is where I got a lot of those, which is really cool, and I'm gonna jump into those. So next we're gonna go against the wall and go down into a headstand, which if you could do a handstand, you should be able to do a headstand, and then we're gonna push back up against the wall, using the wall to assist you. This is really gonna be kind of key for you guys learning a handstand push-up, because this allows you to semi-do the actual exercise, but you're being spotted by the wall. It's taking kind of the balance part out of it, but it's allowing you to work the strength on the muscles that you actually need to kind of work. This is what that looks like. So that's one of the things I was helping her with, and that's a great way for you to really work the strength on this skill. You're gonna need to learn the balance part of it, but this will be huge on kind of strengthening the muscles that you'll need for an actual handstand push-up. Now, if you can't go all the way down and push all the way back up by yourself, either have somebody kind of help pull your feet up, obviously being spotted, or you could put a block or a mat or something under your head so you're not going all the way down, and then slowly, gradually build down to the ground. That'll allow you to build that muscle without having to just start going down to the ground on your head. That'll allow you to slowly build the muscle group up rather than going all the way from handstand down to the actual full push-up position where your head's on the ground in a headstand, in increments where you have mats. So maybe you only go down like 2 inches and then push back up, and do multiple sets of that for a couple of weeks. And then if it feels better, go remove a few of those layers, go a little bit farther down, and eventually you can make it down to the floor. Now also a reminder, when you're doing this, be very careful of your neck. If you're not used to it, you do not want to crunch down and slam on your head. One of the things that you'll see people do are the kipping handstand push-ups. I'm not a huge fan of it just because it puts so much pressure on your neck when you're slamming your head into the ground. Even if it's on a mat, I've seen people do it. I've had it in workouts that I've done. I'm not a big fan of it. I like strict push-ups where I'm not slamming my head into the ground or pushing off my head and my neck. So just a reminder, if you are doing it that way, be very careful of your neck. Then there is another option if you're not quite ready for that one. And this I didn't explain to her because she's already got a solid handstand. She's pretty strong, and I was helping her with this part of it. So I didn't help her with this, but if you can't quite get to that point, here's another option for you guys. If you're kind of lucky like me, we have plenty of mats. So you either want to use a mat or a block. A block works great if you're in a CrossFit gym, but you're gonna basically put your feet up there, get your hips up over your shoulders, and do some push-ups that way. I'll show you. Now that's another great option. You can do that until you can build up to going against the wall, but these few options are gonna be pretty clutch into you learning and building the strength for handstand push-ups. Next, when you're getting pretty strong at doing it against the wall, we're gonna incorporate the balance part of it. And you can do this part against the wall too, and then remove yourself from the wall, and it'll be a good handstand push-up progression. But let's go back to the wall. All right, so this time we're gonna do pretty much the same exact thing against the wall, but we're gonna try and use no wall and just only use the wall for balance if we need it. So I'll kind of demonstrate if I'm not quite comfortable in the handstand or pretend to, and use the wall as a balancing point to keep me in the handstand while I'm going down and back up through the handstand push-up. So if you guys can kind of see right there, I was using the wall when I needed to, right? Obviously I can do the handstand push-ups, but I was kind of pretending like I was coming down. I'm out of breath. I was coming down, and as I got to the head position, I needed the wall. So I put my toes on the wall, kind of got my positioning back, tried to kick off of the wall and push back up, and again, needed the wall. That's probably gonna be pretty common for a lot of you, is you can do the handstand, but when you're doing the movements, you don't have that balance yet. You need the wall still. So when you get down to that next position, don't try and bounce right back up. Get comfortable in that head position, in the headstand. Use the wall, get your bearings back, try and get off the wall and do the push-up again. If you can hold the handstand, great, you're getting closer. If not, get back on the wall and just repeat that. It's gonna take a lot of balance and a lot of practice and a lot of patience to start learning this. As you can see, I have a lot more control. I've been doing handstands forever, and you can get there. It just takes a lot of practice. But this will be a really good one to not only build up that strength that you've already built on, but build on it more and also throw in the balance part of it. Because obviously doing handstand push-ups strict with no wall, you're gonna use a lot of balance. So let's say you're getting pretty good at that and you can balance pretty good and you don't really use the wall all the time or need it all the time and you're getting close. Here's another option. Again, be very careful of your neck. Not a big fan of doing this one a lot, but usually because when we were learning it, we had someone spotting us. But this would be a good way if you feel comfortable with all that and you wanna try kind of a next step, getting closer to handstand push-ups. Here we go. So as you guys see on that, it's pretty much the same thing that you're doing, going down into the headstand, back up, just like the wall. Now you're doing it freestanding. So you're combining the strength and the balance. And pretty much from there, that's a handstand push-up. That just, it breaks it up a little bit to allow you to get to the headstand, find that balance again, and push back up. But once you got that, you're pretty dang close. So then after that, you can start going for actual strict handstand push-ups. Well guys, I thought it'd be a kind of a cool video for you guys because like I said, I was out training jiu-jitsu and some of my friends saw my workout and they thought it was really cool, and then I was just helping them with some of their progressions on handstand push-ups, and I thought it'd be something cool that you guys might want to see or know if you're working on them or if you can kind of do them. Maybe these will kind of give you that last little tidbit of information that you needed to get it. And if you're just starting, maybe we could do some tips on the very beginning. But even there, that's just starting with learning a handstand, getting nice and tight, finding the balance, being able to hold a strict handstand. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Smash the thumbs up and comment down below if you guys do like these kind of videos. I love the vlogs and out adventure, but it seems like the fitness and gymnastics and strength and all that kind of stuff, the workouts are something that you guys really love. So make sure you let me know if you like it. I appreciate all the love, you guys. Thank you so much. And we will see you in the next one.